Alright, so I'm gonna be reacting to this video from Gentlemen's Club about women who are hitting the wall now. So, we're starting things off with this 39-year-old right here.
Assume that I have high standards. I think my standards are actually pretty normal. Let's talk about them. Number one, he has to plan the first date. If he doesn't plan the first date, I'm not saying yes. Number two, he has to pay for the first date and he has to pay for all of my drinks and I won't offer to pay for any. Number three, if he wants a second date, I demand to see his bank statements. I won't go on a second date without seeing how much income he actually makes. I'm a businesswoman. Don't be triggered. I also require 3 personal references, either from friends or family members, that I need their actual phone numbers so I can call and vet them myself if they want to go on a third date. So if they don't plan the date, pay for my dinner, pay for all my drinks, provide me with at least 3 months worth of bank statements, and give me at least 3 personal references, I'm not their girl. Honestly, I think more women should be completing these steps of vetting when it comes to men, especially the men in these comments. I mean, this guy said he's been with 50-year-olds that were 39 once. That's crazy. I think it's pretty simple.
The only reason why
Okay, so this right here, this is crazy. I mean, first of all, clearly a feminist. You can tell by that right there. So, I mean, I find it crazy how someone is both a feminist and also expect all these things up front for the first date, right? And then the bank statements, like, that's just ridiculous. Nobody's gonna do that. And I mean, the glaring obvious thing right here, I'm 39. So you're probably completely, like almost completely infertile by now. So I mean, it's just delusion right here. But anyways, move on.
I think that the dating pool is full of piss is because a lot of y'all have a lot of unrealistic expectations. Y'all done playing with the Pookies and Ray Rays. Now y'all expect to come to this dating pool at the age, with the children, with the bodies, and think that you're just gonna find this Prince Charming, right? But little do y'all understand, or little do y'all realize, is that men see it like you literally just turned around and had 3 kids by a Pookie. Now you expect to come into this dating pool and you want me to be the Prince Charming after you done made all your mistakes. And then on top of that, y'all have all these expectations for these men. He gotta have this, he gotta have that, he gotta do this, he gotta do that. Whole time y'all had none of these expectations for the men that you laid with and had a baby with. That's why y'all say that that's why y'all think, rather, that the dating pool is full of piss, because y'all have unrealistic expectations.
52.
Okay, that right there, that was an incredible take on entitlement. No comments to say for that. Just an amazing take overall. So let's keep moving on.
Percent of women ages 20 to 39 are now child free. You know what that means? You understand what this means? We're the majority. We are the majority. There are more of us. More of us. When I first started making videos about not having kids in 2021, I got 6 million views on my first viral video. And I remember thinking to myself,
Okay, how in the hell is that a good thing? Like, do you know what you have to do to a primate to make them not want to have kids? Like, this entire ideology is just anti-nature. It's anti-everything that built Western civilization. I mean, and to just sit here boasting about it, I think it's just ridiculous. But let's hear what else she has to say.
I didn't even know there were 6 million people out there who might agree with me. Where we are now, look how far we've come. Because having kids was the default. So it was honestly kind of treated like if you were in your 30s and you didn't have kids,
Yeah, it was a default for a reason, and that 30-year-old wall existed for a reason.
that was weird. You were the odd man out for that. Not anymore. Not anymore. We're the majority now. You could go outside right now and see a woman in her 20s or 30s and assume that she's more likely to not have a kid than to have one. The men are going to crash out about this because they're so worried about the birth rate. And let me make this clear. I don't care. This is a reflection of the society you created. You priced people out of parenthood. You discriminated against pregnant people. You treated women like shit. Did you get what you wanted? Are you happy? I am. I'm actually thrilled. I couldn't.
Okay, all right, I'm just confused. Okay, so she said you priced parents out of parenthood, treated women like shit, and whatever else the third thing was. But first of all, women got all these rights and they still have all these expectations, so I don't understand how that's treating women like shit. And then pricing people at planet parenthood, yeah, that's a valid take. Obviously, I agree with that. But it's not like that's the main reason why any of this is happening.
Be happier that women are choosing themselves.
Dating in your 30s becomes literally just like looking for a breeding partner. Like, it's like you're going to a sperm donor bank and like lining up the genetics and just like choosing who you want to be your future children's dad. Like, you've already been through all the cute stages in your 20s, like saying I love you and going on your like first dates and trips together. Like, I don't want to meet your parents. Like, I do, but like it's not cute anymore. Like, and then like waiting for the milestones and like falling and like seeing what happens. Like, no, are our kids gonna turn out cute? Are they gonna be smart, athletic? Like, are we gonna like make a good couple and like last forever? And like then I'll get to know you and like hopefully, you know, we get along great and like it lasts forever.
Okay, so she's clearly completely used by now. I mean, I don't understand what type of self-respecting dude would put up with any of that, but
But first things
okay.
first, like, again, it's just not cute anymore. Like, but you never settle. You never settle. It's not like before where you go in blindly.
So my friend and I recently had a conversation about having had a hoe phase, and we both agreed that it really changed our perspective on dating in a positive way. It made us realize that all we ever wanted was a loving, healthy, and happy relationship. Like, we do not want to have multiple fleeting connections with people that we barely know, because when you are in a hoe phase, you go out with people and then after every date you just feel even more empty or exhausted than before, because you're not really connecting. Like, you would be physically next to the person, but emotionally you're not even on the same bandwidth, and it could be very draining. And the reason why people fall into this hoe phase pattern is because first, usually they just move to a new city or like new country or even like a new state, and then second,
Okay, how are we just avoiding the obvious thing that has not been said, and that's having no self-discipline, having no regulation, just throwing yourself at whatever feels good in the moment. Imagine being the dude that has to be with her after this whole phase. I mean,
is if they just got out of a long-term relationship. Because of those two scenarios, you don't really know how to cope with being single. And so you want to explore new connections. You want to just go out and have fun, but you also don't know what you really want, and you just go with the flow. But at the end of the whole phase, you just feel completely exhausted and drained. This video is not to say that you have to have one, but if you went through one, you know that you would never ever go back to that black and like depressing hole of just trying to meet people to feel less lonely, but you ended up feeling lonelier. It's even lonelier to be in a hoe phase compared to being just single.
okay, so if if people end up seeing this video and it steers them away from that path, I think that's a good thing, but I can't imagine being a dude that is with her after making a statement like that.
It's even lonelier to be in a
It's just scraping the bottom of a barrel. And literally, a guy's first prompt is just don't be crazy. Like in my early 20s, the barrel was a full on party. Now it feels the barrel has been picked clean and all the emotionally stable people got married or engaged. And they moved to the suburbs back in 2021. And now I'm left with the leftovers whose guys' hobbies is investing. And I'm also seeing the same 5 guys every 3 days or so. And the one guy who's holding a fish in their 4 out of 6 photos. But hey, at least he has a job. I feel like at this stage of the game, we're not looking for the one anymore, but we're looking for the one who doesn't need me to explain why I need my 8 hours of sleep a night. I feel like at this point, the bar isn't even on the floor. The bar is literally below the barrel.
Here's the thing. I love
Okay, I'm not even completely sure how to react to this. I mean, yeah, she wasted her prime years doing jack shit, and now she is about to hit the wall. She doesn't know what to do. And she still has, I guess, pretty high standards. Like, I don't know. But I mean, these apps are pretty retarded, anyways. But, anyways, I digress.
Even on the floor, the bar is literally below the barrel.
Here's the thing. I love being in my mid 30s, but being in your mid 30s while trying to date, and specifically trying to date in Dallas, it's not for the weak. It's not for the weak. I got rid of dating apps well over 6 months ago. I had dated a guy from the apps, ended up being emotionally unavailable and immature, and just could not commit to a relationship. Like, I don't understand how you can date somebody,
Okay.
ask them to be your girl.
Okay. It's not that, it's that he's not committed to you. I mean, you throw yourself at Tyrone. I mean, guess what? You're competing with 20 other people. He has the pick of the litter.
Girlfriend, and then a week later be like, I don't have feelings for you anymore. Be fucking for real. I can laugh about it now, but I was not laughing about it when this was going on. But anyway, I just need to understand where men that are emotionally available and open for dating and want to actually build something, where do you all exist in this city?
Everywhere.
Because I've been here for almost 10 years and it's not it.
Where are the men in the middle? Like, I'm talking between 38 and 50. Are you guys just not divorced yet? Or what? Because on these apps, you know, the dating apps, I either get the people that are in their like early to mid 20s asking if I like younger men, or I get the people that are like in their 60s, and I'm like, no way in hell. Why would you even message me? There's no way at 60 years old you want to start a whole new life with somebody who has 2 young kids. Like, get real, right? So anyway, where are you guys at? Like, where are the younger, like, where's the middle-aged men? I'm thinking they're just not divorced yet, but it's okay. I can wait.
I'm just going to say the quiet part out loud and say that I fear that I may never find the love I desire. I really just don't know if it's in the cards for me. And I'm not saying this because I want anyone to feel bad for me, but I'm saying the part that I think so many single women think and are afraid to say out loud, but I'll say it. And trust me, I would rather be single than with the wrong person, and I stand by that 100% of the time. But I'm in my 30s, and I get it, that's young, like, I understand.
Not young at all, but okay.
But it's hard not to give up on that idea that what I want is never coming. And it's just not going to happen for me. And that I will spend the rest of my life as the fun single auntie in my friend's kid's life, my family's kid's life. I will always be the one to go to the wedding alone, or the birthday party alone, the big life events by myself. And I can handle that.
Okay, so I think that is what most dudes, their 20s, feel right now. I mean, and clearly for her, it's because she has unreasonably high expectations. But
I've done that for years, I don't mind. But I worry that what I want isn't meant to happen for me. And I hope if you feel that way, you feel less alone by hearing me say that, or someone on the internet. I'm just a stranger to you, but I feel that way, and I think it, and I worry about it.
Single women in their 40s, what are we doing to meet men? What are we doing? How are we doing it? Can anyone help me? Because I need all the help I can get. Apps here in Australia, Gold Coast, nope, not a thing. So how are we doing it? Please help me, because I'm just, I don't know, am I going to be single forever at this rate? I feel like it. So single ladies over 40, what are we doing? Help a mama out.
For those of us that
okay. I think I'm just gonna call it there, to be honest.